Hello friends and welcome to the Old Bank of Johnston. I'm glad you're here. The last several weeks I've been working away in this heat. It's been really hot here, pushing 100 degrees a couple days, but it's okay. We're getting a lot done, not only just here in the bank, but in my neighbor's building next door. I want to show you what we have got going on. Upstairs here is where a lot of the work has been taking place, not all of it. Been working on window number 3, which I thought I'd get done months ago, but Drays world is an interesting place as of late. So I've been spending a lot of my time earning money and not working on these, which people driving by are probably thinking, what the heck is going on there? This guy's not doing anything, but I assure you that I am. So these things will be done very soon, not just these two, but the other couple of windows up front. And then finally, I'll be working on the big, beautiful arch mosaic window way up front. The newest addition to this space is this hot air balloon. It's just something we had hanging up in the kite shop at some point in history, and now it's hanging up here. It looks pretty cool from the street out front, and I put it on a line so I can raise it and lower it and bring it down to the ground. And in case you're wondering, it's just a computer fan in the top. A lot of you are probably thinking, Drayton, we're not here for the hot air balloon and all your toys. We're here for the work. What have you been doing on the bank? Well, besides the windows, I've been working on the other mantle piece over here. I took that off of the wall and started the process of refinishing this. This is its current state. I've only primed the back of the mantle for this. It's sanded and ready to be primed and painted. Doesn't seem like a lot's been accomplished here. Boy, I've spent many hours after my work day and on the weekends trying to get it to where it is right now. And I'm happy with the progress. It's just me working on it. Most of my work has been in this building, which is right behind the Old Bank of Johnston. And not only there's another place down the street. I'm going to show you a project that I have just completed yesterday. I'm very happy with. I'll show you a couple things, some updates in this space. Now this room has changed a lot since the last time you all have seen this. The major project that we have completed in here is the ledger board that's up here. Before that was there was a lot of upright boards that were holding each one of these rafters in place that had rotted and fallen down into the base here, which is just dirt. So we've put this ledger board up there and secured the ceiling. We haven't just secured the ceiling, we have completely cleaned it of all nails and screws and anything that was attaching the HVAC system and all of the tongue and groove 3/4 inch boards that we removed from this entire ceiling. It was a big job. Uncovering this wall was probably my favorite part. We didn't know any of this existed, and this is the exterior wall, or previously was the exterior wall, of the Old Bank of Johnston. Now, this was at one time exposed, and we're not sure why. I'm sure you can see here there is these painted in black lines that are opposite of where the actual brick mortar joints are. We cannot figure out why that is on this entire wall. Somebody took the time and painted very nicely all those lines. If anybody knows why that would be, please leave a comment. Hair, makeup. We're doing some demo work today. Decided to bypass repairing plaster and just take it off the wall. It's not light, but it looks really good. of this brick here, you see where the new mortar is, has been replaced in this room. This room has been where most of the work has taken place in the last several weeks. It's starting to all come together, at least in here. One thing that I need to do is check out up in this upper space. I've never been up there to take a look, and I just got this little headlamp in the mail. I think it's a headlamp and you can use it on your wrist too, and there's some other functionality, but I just got it in the mail. I want to check it out and see how it works. This flashlight was gifted to me by this company, Sofrin. I'm excited to try it out. Oh, read me. Yeah, cool. A rechargeable. A wristband. All right. Well, it took me a few minutes of reading through the instructions. Had to use my magnifying glass because the print was extremely small. It's getting smaller and smaller the older I get, it seems like. But I got this cool wrist strap to go with it. I've never had a light like this, and it does have a clip, so you can put it on a hat if you want to. And it is very bright. You got a couple of settings here. What do you think? Pretty bright, huh? I bet you there's an open cavity back there, but we're not going to go crawling back there just yet. I like this light. Well, the reason I needed to get up there and check all that out was to make a decision on where the electric panel is going to be, because the next thing we're going to do in this space is install the entire electric system. Oh, that's the next thing in the priority list. So we'll be working on that in the soon coming weeks. Love that horseshoe that we found in here. I think it was up in the ceiling. There's one more thing that I want to show you that I've been working on. This might have taken the majority of my time, about half and half with other projects going on. That project were these doors that were original to the Aull Print company. They're about 125 years old and they were in rough shape. Look at that garbage. We're gonna make it look new though.
Borrow his dump trailer. Really don't want.
We have brought the doors inside. This is a big job. Some of you might be saying to yourselves, like I am right now, Dre, why don't you just throw this in the trash and start over? Well, it's because there's a lot of history in this door. This was the back door of one of the most notable buildings in town, where lots of newspapers over the years went to and fro through these doors. So I think it's worth saving. And of course, I love this kind of stuff. So building a new door, it's probably a lot easier. But if you know me, I'm not really into easy all the time. It's just the way it goes. Oof. Now, this glass is not original. It's probably, just guessing by the look of it, it's probably within 30, 50 years old. It's got a little bit of imperfection in it, but not much. It's definitely not old glass. And it was a hardware store right next door, so I'm sure they had a lot of access to getting such things replaced. It's a lot of glass in there. So we're gonna clean up what we can and replace whatever we need to. And luckily, I've been saving some glass, even the broken, messed up pieces, for just an occasion like this, where we might be able to put it to use. This thing off. Okay. It's gonna fall anyway. After the disassembly of the door, I began reassembling it with the help of my friend Paul. I borrowed his domino tool and we were able to add a top to square the door and an additional 3 inches to the bottom so it would fit into its new casing. After some planing and sanding and a few weeks worth of work, they turned into beautiful double 4-foot wide doors at the Sawyer Alley Men's Club. Can't even tell they're 120 years old. Every bit of this door literally fell apart in pieces. Broke a couple pieces of glass, but that has all been rectified. I milled every piece of this trim. This was all just stock wood, the trim boards, and I created this on the router table, all that trim. And these boards for the casing that I made were from Ricky's Sawmill, my buddy that owns this building, the previously known as the Aull Printing Company building. And here it is. Oh, it's beautiful. Dre, how did you make it close so perfectly and make it all fit? Well, I don't actually know the answer to that question because I was praying the whole time that this would just come together. And well, now just look at it. Came together. Came together way better than I thought it would. And I'm glad to see old made new again. Those rain clouds, looks like it's gonna rain soon, which I'm okay with, because the plants need watering. They're looking good, getting bigger, but they need some water. Those weeds back there don't need water, but the philodendron could use a little bit of drinking. Thanks for joining me today, friends, here at the Old Bank of Johnston. I really appreciate your company. I hope you enjoy this update on some of the work that we're doing here at the Old Bank and next door. Looks like rain's coming in pretty quick, so I'm gonna get inside and prepare for a trip that I'll be taking to the Northlands. I'll be going to Ohio for several weeks to fly on a kite team. It's something that I really enjoy doing. I love the people that I work with, and I can't imagine a better way to make an income than to fly kites, especially at the place I'm going, Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, the heart of it all. Thanks for joining me today, friends. I really appreciate your company. I'll see you in the next video.